Greetings fam, if you've been searching for a balanced productivity laptop that feels fast, modern, and future-ready without going into gaming laptop pricing, this Lenovo 15-inch WUXGA Intel Core i7-13620H laptop is one of the stronger everyday performance options I researched online. It combines a 10-core i7 processor, 16GB DDR5 RAM, 512GB SSD, and a sharp WUXGA display into a clean business-ready setup, so click the link in bio and check the latest deal after this review. I researched this laptop thoroughly across Lenovo spec sheets, retailer listings, performance breakdowns, and user discussions because the i7-13620H appears in many mid-range productivity laptops and is often compared with both older i7 chips and newer Intel Ultra processors. I focused on whether this configuration actually delivers consistent real-world performance for students, professionals, and business users instead of just looking good on paper. One of the biggest strengths here is the Intel Core i7-13620H processor. It is a 10-core hybrid CPU designed for higher sustained performance compared with low-power U-series chips. In real use, it handles multitasking very well, things like Chrome tabs, office work, coding, Zoom meetings, and light editing run smoothly without noticeable lag, especially when paired with decent RAM and SSD storage. The 16GB DDR5 RAM is a solid sweet spot for most users in 2026. It is enough for multitasking, productivity apps, and moderate creative workloads without feeling slow in everyday use. The 512GB PCIe SSD also helps a lot with fast boot times, quick app loading, and smooth file handling, making the system feel responsive overall compared with older hard drive laptops. The 15-inch WUXGA IPS display is another strong point. With a 1920 by 1200 resolution, you get a slightly taller screen than standard Full HD, which actually helps with productivity tasks like documents, spreadsheets, and split-screen multitasking. IPS panels also generally offer better viewing angles and more consistent colors, which makes long working sessions more comfortable. Another thing I noticed during research is that this type of Lenovo configuration often includes practical productivity features like Wi-Fi 6, a numeric keypad, and a USB-C hub support setup depending on the bundle. These are small but useful additions for business users and students who want smoother connectivity and easier daily workflow management. The Copilot AI integration in Windows 11 also adds some modern AI-assisted productivity tools. Battery life and thermals on i7-13620H laptops are generally moderate. Since this is an H-series processor, it prioritizes performance over ultra-long battery efficiency, but most real-world users report it still being fine for office or school use with normal workloads. It also tends to perform best when used in a balanced power mode rather than constantly pushed at maximum performance. I also checked user discussions and similar Lenovo models, and the general feedback for i7-13620H laptops is that they are reliable for programming, business tasks, and multitasking-heavy workflows. However, they are not designed for serious gaming or heavy GPU-based creative work because most versions use integrated graphics instead of dedicated GPUs. That said, this laptop is not perfect. The integrated Intel graphics limit performance for gaming, 3D work, or heavy video editing. Some configurations also come with non-premium build materials depending on the exact Lenovo series, meaning durability can vary slightly between models. Battery life can also drop under heavy workloads, and it is not as efficient as newer Intel Core Ultra or Ryzen AI systems in some cases. After thoroughly researching this laptop across the internet, I think the Lenovo i7-13620H 15-inch WUXGA laptop is worth buying if you want strong everyday performance, smooth multitasking, and a reliable productivity machine for work, school, or business use. The combination of the i7-H series processor, 16GB DDR5 RAM, fast SSD storage, and sharp display makes it a very capable all-rounder. If you want a balanced laptop for productivity, coding, office work, and general use without needing gaming power, this is a solid value pick for the price.